Hello, this is Jedi Master Daniel 96, and today I will be reviewing Clone Wars Volume 7, When They Were Brothers, and this is the 7th volume from the original Clone Wars comics from the Multimedia Project. This collects the miniseries called Obsession and collects a free comic book day special from 2005, and these comics were written around the time Revenge of the Sith was on the brink of coming out and all that stuff. And as usual, I'm going to start out with reading the plot summary on the back, then go over what happens in this and giving my thoughts at the end. Amidst the chaos of the war, the only thing that you can count on is the friend by your side. Few know this better than Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker, once Master and Padawan, now two Jedi Knights, fighting side by side in the seemingly endless struggle to bring the Separatist leaders to justice and restore peace to the galaxy. When they were brothers, the Clone Wars has taken their toll on the galaxy. Millions have died, but there is one death Obi-Wan Kenobi cannot bring himself to accept. Consumed by the belief that the Dark Jedi Asajj Ventress still lives, Obi-Wan has temporarily forsaken his duties and recruited Anakin in a desperate hunt for the Separatist commander. Their journey is perilous and its destination far darker and more dangerous than either could have imagined. That's the plot summary on the back, and where the way this comic starts out is like Obi-Wan is on a mission. He encounters a Black Sun leader. The planet name is Tragalis, is the planet name. Sorry, I just had to look it up because going over the notes, I just forgot it off the top of my head for a second, but I had to check here. It's called Tragalis, and then he sees, he kind of talks to the Black Sun leader named Zisk, or Zis. I mean, it's spelled Xist. I mean, I know that with Prince Xizor from Shadows of the Empire, it's spelled Xizor, but this one is spelled Xist, and then I'm gonna say Gist, maybe. I guess how we say Xizor, so Gist for this one, Black Sun member. And then Gist is, says that Dooku is bringing in an assassin and stuff, and then all that kind of stuff. Then Aayla Secura is on the mission and stuff, and then Obi-Wan tells her that he doesn't want her to get killed and all that stuff, and then we fast forward, then we bring it on to Anakin on Naboo with Padme, and then Obi-Wan arrives because for this mission, for the mission that and then Anakin thinks he killed Asajj Ventress, as from the previous volume, in Volume 6, is where, Anakin, pushed Ventress into the wires and stuff, but then Obi-Wan and Anakin go on a mission. They go to this ship, and then they encounter the bounty hunter Dirge. Dirge has been in a few other comics of this series, and he was a character from the Clone Wars micro series. And then Anakin kills Dirge, and then Obi-Wan wanted him for interrogation. Then they meet up with the fleet. Then they go to the planet Boss Pity and fight all the Separatists and stuff. Then they encounter General Grievous in this story on Boss Pity. Then Obi-Wan finds Asajj Ventress in a Bacta tank, and then Asajj Ventress is freed. Then she gets injured. Then Obi-Wan and Anakin put her on a transport, because there's a bit where one of General Grievous's Magna Guard shoots Asajj Ventress and stuff, and all that. And then Asajj Ventress then later Asajj Ventress is on a transport, and then says she wants to go somewhere further away. So really, and then we don't really see much of her further in the timeline with the comics. I'm not sure if the novels really covered her fate, because I know in Genndy Tartakovsky's Clone Wars, I feel like this is my way to resolve it, because maybe some might look at this as a continuity error, because really Anakin was a Padawan when he fought Asajj Ventress on the planet Yavin 4, and then Asajj Ventress falls down the thing, so I feel like maybe it had to be some way she survives that, and then, as outer kind of things, Anakin encountered her later on, and that's what we see in the comics and stuff. And then, because also Dave Filoni's Clone Wars is also part of Legends as well, and then you can put that into account. He encountered Ventress there and all that stuff. Because I actually have this Star Wars YouTuber that I've been talking to called Holocron Keeper Evan, and he told me, like, we made this this thing on a definitive Clone Wars timeline in Legends, and we, considered TCW to take place 21 to 19 BBY, and which I think, take place during and then kind of near the events of Revenge of the Sith, but that's a whole another discussion for a whole another video. But back to this, so that's, the story arc with Obsession, where Ventress goes off, and then we have the free comic book day stories where Obi-Wan and Anakin are on the planet Ruhe, which is spelled R-U-H-E, and then we go to that planet, then Obi-Wan Anakin, fight all the separatists and stuff, then they go to the palace and stuff, then Anakin finds out about Nute Gunray's hangouts, where Nute Gunray is and all that. And my thoughts on this, I actually pretty liked this. I've read this before, like long time ago, and I've read it multiple times in the past, and this is actually one of my personal favorite Star Wars comics. So so you get to learn something about me. This is actually one of my personal favorite Star Wars comics, and I'll give you a little showcase of the artwork quick. Just, randomly pages, and then hold up. That's what it looks like and stuff, and that's what what it looks like inside, and that's all I gotta say. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and comment what you think of this down below, and catch you guys next time with another video. Bye.